a lot of mana burns on you, chances are. And Lynn should really creep the rest of this camp here. There's a lot of things left, but I guess he's going for the shop. It's less experience and it's more exposed, but not the end of the world. Remind has some sentry wards up, which are good against. Excuse me, good against the Blade Master, and he does have a surround on it, and the Blade Master does have a invuln pot, but I don't think he'll use it because he's gonna die anyways, and the Blade Master does go down. So this would be a very nice, a very nice time for Remind to attack right now. I imagine Lynn's gonna Tavern back his Blade Master, but actually he already has. But it means that he's not gonna have much. He's not gonna have any mana. He's being salved up at the moment. But 54 for Lynn versus 50 for or 49 really, but 50 for Remind. But since tier 3 versus tier 2, Remind does have the advantage at this point, and he's going for this burrow immediately. Puts up a Pocket Factory in a nice position there, but a Speed Scroll comes in. This is actually very nice for Lynn. I think Remind's gonna have to get out of this sort of soonish at least. Yeah, there's a TP there. You saw a healing ward went up, which cancelled out partially the effects of the shockwave, but that's actually quite nice. He had very bad positioning there, and I'd say overall Remind does have a bit of an advantage. No expansion yet, still, and so you can afford to TP out and then wait for a better fight later. You should take this one out of bird form. Oh, that was careless, Remind. If you didn't see that, check where he takes his dot out of bird form and traps it in this tiny space behind the creeps. It's a bit careless really, and Blade Master coming in being clarityed up. Mana isn't too important on the Blade Master, but clarities are so cheap really, they're worth getting just because you're not going to be fighting for a while. And first Fairy Dragon out. I wonder if we're going to see bats. I'm level 4 on the Torn Chieftain. Maybe not bats. There's a raider here that's... Oh, maybe because it has Fairy Fire on it. He separated it out, so Remind can't scout him. But such a good army from Remind at this point. I think Remind might actually win this. Just very nice on his part. Let's check the hero levels. 3, 3, 1 versus 4, 3, is it? Yeah, 4, 3. And actually decent items on the for Lynn. I quite no one really likes Ring of Regeneration, but I think against Elf it's okay because, as I said, the fights, like, you can take a small amount of damage a lot, and then I put on my Blade Master generally just so I can constantly be regenerating hit points because you're always taking a bit of damage and managing to get away. And a Sentry Ward being scouted there by the Hawk and does go down despite the fact that the Hawk was almost out of range, I think. And Remind now looking in. I think he's going to try and go for a final push here. One Berserker for Lynn, and Berserkers are so nice against dots. They just do so much damage, and you, as an elf, you really just have to keep it cycloned until you can kill it quickly. And Remind bringing out all his summons now. He's really trying to get the better positioning. He had terrible positioning last game, and I think he's going to try and have a sort of compact army with low surface area, and immediately both heroes are cycloned. Blade Master comes back down, but actually not being recycloned. Puts up an invuln pot now, but Torn Chieftain staying in the air, and this is really not good for Lynn. He just keeps on having to move back. He has to get out of the range of these fairy dragons, and just sort of the massive ranged army combined with the blocking power of summons, heroes, and cycloned units just is really destroying Lynn at this point, and he's having to move back into this sort of tiny choke point here, which means that which is really bad for him considering he's all melee really, and Remind just destroying him at this point. This is almost embarrassing for Lynn considering Lynn's one of the better players in the world. Lynn just, as you can see, Remind's entire army is full health. That's so nice. Beastmaster taking a lot of damage, doesn't even use his TP because he knows he can win at level 2 on the Tinker, and he goes Cluster Rockets actually. I like that. Cluster Rockets are really nice. You see Korean elves using them a lot these days, especially when you saw there he was in such a tight position. You can hit so many units with it, and it has such a low cooldown and such low mana costs, and Tinker now using a heal scroll. He probably should have used that just before the Beastmaster died, but gets staffed away anyways. And just the Demon Hunter left now, but finally has the Boots of Kothaloth. I didn't notice the pass there. But look just so many dots here, and Lynn's really sort of been outpositioned in this final battle. He says GG there, and that's it. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed